Alright, welcome back to our step-by-step video guide on how you can self-manage your website or your school portal rather. So in this short video, I will show you how you can set online CBT or online exam for your students as a teacher or as an admin. So I will log on to your dashboard, then you locate online exam by the side menu. So you click on that, then under the exam, online exam, we have what we call question bank, and of course we have a question group. So when you click on the question group, we have what we call a list of question group, and please take note of this, especially the group ID. So we have theory, we have objective, and of course we have practical. These are just kind of questions you're going to be adding to your your portal. So if you don't have yours, then you can add, and of course you can equally edit any of this one. So moving on to the question bank. So it is called question bank because this is where all the questions you've added to your platform will be. So from there you can pick any of the required subjects, the required question to add it to the particular exam. So let's try and add one exam, because one question, because we already have about 4 so you want to set exam for a CBT subject, and then we have 4 here. So let's try and add one, and then to make it 5. So you select the class, then you select the section, and of course the particular subject you are trying to add question to. So then you filter. So I haven't done that. We have what we call single choice question. So this has to do with if you have 4 options, so one of the options is is the correct one, right? And then if you have a multiple choice, so this means that if you have 4 options, it means that maybe 2 or 3 options out of those 4 is right. Then you can click check the 2. But if it is one single choice, then you pick 1. The same thing, we have true or false question. So if you click true or false question, enter your question, and of course you choose whether the question is true or false. Haven't enter your question here, right? And of course the last one is descriptive questions. This give room for those who want to be asking their students a theoretical questions by entering all the questions here, and you give chance for the student to express themselves with typings into the to the keyboard, then, and that is that. So but here we're going to be using a single choice question, because yes, single choice question, because we have about 4 options. Then out of these 4 options, 1 is correct one, right? So let's go that. So this question, the level of the question, is it easy, medium, or hard? Let's very easy, right? So the question group now, don't forget, and of course this is a objective question. So the mark we want to give for this question, let's give it 5, right? So the question says let's say dash is an input device, right? So that is an input device. Let's say keyboard, mouse, speaker, monitor, right? So I haven't entered the keyboard, the monitor, the mouse, the rat. So we all know that keyboard is what is an input device. So the correct option there is what is option 1. Then we save. So I haven't done that. Then we now go back to online exam. So clicking on the online exam, we can now add exam. So we enter the name of the exam. So you can name it assignment CBT, text CBT exam, CBT Fox CA second CA, but let's just say welcome welcome text, right? Welcome is wrong, welcome text, right? So the class is basic 1, of course sectional B, subject is ICT, the starting time, the starting date, which is this, and of course the end date is this also. So the time, let's say 9 a.m. and of course let's say 9:10, because we're going to give it let's say 10 minutes. right? So the number of students in the class, let's say 20. So it depends on the number of students in the class. Mark, let's say percentage, the passing mark. So if we have 4 questions given 5 each, that is 25. So the passing mark should be 15. At least you must get at least 3. So let's say read the questions carefully and choose the correct options. So the exam type, let's say free. If it is not free, if it is paid, then it will attach a certain amount. Then if it is free, then that is okay. So question type, is it fixed or random? If it is random, if you have about 20 students attempting this particular exam, so the question 1 for this student will be maybe question 20 or question 10 for the other student. That's the work of the random there. So the publish result automatically after the student have done the exam or not. So negative marking, the mark display, of course you want the mark to display for the student. So I haven't done everything, then you can save. So we have saved the exam, then the time is 9, then stop by 9, then 10 minutes after 9. So let's now add question. We've set the exam, then we need to add questions. So we'll click on add questions. So I won't click on add questions. These are the questions we have. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ask ICT, right? So we now assign. So I haven't assigned the subject to the particular exam. We just added. Then we have what we call exam status. So if you didn't activate the exam status there, no student will see this exam, right? So we need to activate the exam status by clicking. Then we can now, the student can now access this particular exam. So I will log in now as a student. So I want to log in as a student to have access to the exam. So I'm logging in as a student now. So I haven't logged in as a student. I will go to my side menu, which is online exam. So under the online exam, as you can see now, the exam is now live because it's already 9 a.m. and of course it's live because I can now start the exam. I can start it. These are the details of the exam, the instruction and all that. Then I'll click on start exam. So these are the times, the 10 minutes and everything. The computer accept dash data. Then I'll click on next. Dash is what is an electronic device. Computer. Then I'll click on next. Then computer can be found in DAX in school. And next, computer is DAX device, an electronic device. So is that complete? So that is complete. So I can see the results instantly. So but the remark and exam position has not been generated yet, but that is the the work of admin. So I can still log in back to the admin to see the student who have attend the CBT, and of course to rate the student. So in short, that is how to set exam for your students. From here I can come here to generate position for the exam. I will check the context. So we have the position. If there are many, it will list all of them here. So the position for this one, the position is based on the number of the score they have. So position 1, so good performance. Then I will save. I think that's that about online exam, and then exam results. I can also check that. So I can also check that as an admin, and of course as a student. So if student login back to his or her own dashboard now to check the online exam results, if it has been evaluated by the student teachers or not. As you can see, let's check. So you see the mark good performance exam position 1. So if there are many in the class, then the person will be reading, and of course what